Hey, good morning, everybody. Look what showed up today. So we got us a nice little job to do and to put this bad boy back in the jet. Now, Crew Chief Al isn't here today, so my instructions that they gave me was to check the voltage, install it back into where it belongs, but don't connect anything, and basically have it ready for inspection so that he can crawl in there next week, look at it, and sign off on the install. Then we can proceed on with testing the rest of the systems that we need to do, like the finish off the hydraulics, get it ready for engine testing, and come back to the right main gear, get another good gear swing, and just get her ready to go. So exciting stuff that now that we have this battery back, that this is huge for us. All right, back up in the Wizzo's cockpit, and we're about to slide this battery in, but first I want to verify that my connections for the charger are functional. So I grab my meter and I'm going to do a continuity check like that, and as long as both sides beep properly, then I have a good connection for everything. So positive side, oh, excellent, and negative side, awesome. All right, our charger, that new charger port that I installed, is going to work wonderful for us. Go ahead and cap that off, and now we're ready to slide in a battery. Bonk, if you will.
Yep. I bestow upon thee one phantom battery.
One battery. Ugh.
Good luck getting that in.
Yes. Now, you guys will see here in a few minutes, but on the F-100, it is so much more easier to deal with its battery compared to this thing. So, all right, let's get this in.
Be careful. If you break that thing, you'll get charged with assault and battery.
Still can't imagine doing this with the seat in. Alright, there's the tie down.
Whenever I worked on the Gremlins, what we had to do was, since, you know, it has a canopy instead of like a doors on the side like Cessna's.
Right.
I had to like break my back and basically just slide into it head first.
Jeez.
It's kind of fun the first couple of times. After a while, it's kind of weird.
I imagine.
One time I even got poked in the back of the head with one of the things for the instruments, and I had to replace it.
Actually, can you go get me a roll of safety wire in the pliers?
What you need it for?
Oh, I need to strap them two together. So once the hold downs, they get lock wired together.
18 or 32 or 31?
31 should be fine.
If it's holding the battery.
It's the hold down bolts taking the load, not the wire. It's just the wire's just keeping it out.
In place?
Yeah. There we go.
I thought you were literally safety wiring the battery down.
Oh, no. No, there's a pair of bolts, one on each side, outboard and inboard.
Safety wire pliers?
Yes, please.
Okay, small ones.
Alright, where's my light?
What are you doing? Safety wiring them to each other?
Yeah, so they get the hold downs, hold down the battery tabs. There's ears on each side, and then to keep them from loosening up, they get wired together.
And just make sure they get wired the right way.
Oh, of course.
Here, put this beneath your knees.
What's this? Oh, perfect, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, much better.
Uh-huh.
Oh. What is holding me up here? There's a wing nut.
Do you want me to safety wire it?
No, I'm in here. Ah, there we go. Got it.
You said you needed hangar 2, right?
Yes, I need to be in hangar 2 for some photos here in a minute.
Okay. I'll have them also close the big door on one.
Oh, man, getting my hand in here is not easy. But I can feel that the other hold down is in place.
How goes it?
Pretty darn good. Now to put the vent tube back on.
You already got a safety part?
Yeah. Yay. Alright. One brand new battery installed, but not connected as instructed, and lock wired over to its other hold down, and nice and snug, and no sharp edges to catch my finger later. Vent tubes in place. Sorry if the LED light here is cycling on the image, but again, that's frame rate issues on the camera. But that's okay, as I'm still able to shoot in 4K, but this makes me incredibly happy right now. Jeez, a lot of work to get that stinking battery in there. Again, I don't know how you maintainers did this with the seat in. It doesn't sound like a fun job at all, but I'm happy it's in. We got a fresh battery, and now we can really get moving on other testing and systems. Like I said, we'll get to that next week when Crew Chief Al has returned, and yeah, we'll get this done. Ooh, big round engine. Sounds a lot like the Stearman. Alright, so another one of the things I'm doing today is opening the access panel on the F100 to get to its battery. Now happily, this one is way easier to access than the one on the Phantom. But not wanting to go through another round of festivities with getting a new battery, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one charging so we don't have to deal with that. Nice. Yeah, pretty easy to get to. Alright, I'm gonna grab my voltmeter real quick. Alright. Positive over there, negative over here. What we got? 22.8. Yeah, this one definitely needs a charge. Alright, let's go grab the charger. Alright. Awesome, she's charging. And sorry I'm a little off center. If I would have centered up the this camera shot, I would have had everything would have been washed out with the sunlight coming in through the hangar door. But let's see what we got. And yes, those look like they're rotating right now, or flashing, but with the human eye, those are steady. Alright, so here's inside the battery access on an F-100. Got a little breaker panel here. Not sure what this is. That looks like it's part of the environmental controls, like the air conditioning system. And there's my battery connections. So there she is. Now, as I understand it, unlike the Phantom, which uses pneumatics to get the canopy up, this thing uses the DC electrical power to run a DC motor and to get the canopy up. So before I can pop the canopy on this, I need a fully charged battery. Not the funnest of jobs on a Phantom, but still awesome to be able to work on this wonderful lady, and really happy that we got it in, and we'll be ready to go for next week. Like I said, Crew Chief Hal is out this weekend. He'll come back and we'll pick back up next week. He'll check over the install, make sure everything's looking good, check on the charger cord that I installed, and as long as all that's good, we'll put the circuit breaker panel back in, button her up, and get the hydraulic mule running, get the power back on the jet, and we'll proceed on. And so next week we have planned for PC1 and PC2 testing. Check over all of our flight controls, make sure everything cycles properly, and we'll go from there. All right, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.